Welcome to the Ironworth Trading Show. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not financial advice. Nothing in this live stream will be financial advice. This is for educational and entertainment purposes only. First of all, I just want to make sure y'all had a good day in the market today, or yesterday, shall I say, since it's already a new day. How y'all doing? Let's let some people come on in. I'm going to let some people come on in. How are you guys and ladies doing? Again, as you guys, as ladies and gentlemen come in, I don't like saying you guys. I'm so tired of saying that. But yeah, if you guys, there I go again. If y'all had a great day, let me get a W in the chat. Let me get a W in the chat if you had a great day. That's what I'm talking about, Fazo. Let me go get some water real quick while everybody's stepping on in. All right. You said the fan on 15? No, that motherfucker on 30. The fan is on 30. Is it that loud, Fazo? All right, I cut it off. Yeah, it should cut off any second now. Powell speaking today. Yes, Jerome Powell is speaking today. Somebody said they just bought XRP. You know what to do then. You buying the dip on XRP, then you a smart person. All right, y'all. We say, yeah, Jerome Powell is speaking tomorrow, so we'll see how that turns out. But for now, we are in the bull run. This is history in the making. Again, welcome to the Ironworth Trading Show. Nothing I speak on tonight will be financial advice. This is for educational purposes only and entertainment purposes as well. Someone says it's sad when you see a bull run because you know what comes next. That's right, but it's not a sad thing. It's only sad when you are not in the right position to capitalize in the so-called bull run. Somebody says, when do you think the bear market will start? Well, so why are we trying to predict a bear market and a bull run? Why would we want to do that? Filthy McNasty, what's up, brother? What does it say? What do we got? What else we got? It's sad when you see a bull run. Yeah, I think that we should be glad when we see a bear market like we did back in April, but a lot of people ignored it and was scared and was closing positions left to right. I mean, it was crazy. It was a bloodbath, right? Someone said, so do you sell at some point to secure some profits? Good question, John. It depends on what type of investor you are. Are you a short-term investor or are you a long-term investor? That's the question you got to ask yourself. Some people, younger people, can stomach the loss. And even if you bought in at the top, right, you still would be good. This bull run is making me nervous when we don't know when the drop is coming. And I say that because look where we at now. In the past 10 to 15 years, young people could have bought the top and they would still be good right now, no matter what. Every dip, what happened after the dip? Does anybody know? Go ahead and let me know in the comment section, because, see, we worried about what happens after a bull run, but this is what happens after a bear market. This is what happens after a dip. Someone says if you're long-term, do not touch the market right now. That's right, Tic Tac. But because right now we in all-time highs. Long-term investors are not buying the top. There are some stocks that you can get in. To say don't touch the market though is crazy. You know what I mean? Think about that. I'm gonna go back on that and say that I wouldn't agree with you. What I will say is now is the time for traders. Now is the time for traders. You understand? For options. If you are new to the market, first of all, this is the best time to invest. You cannot say don't touch the market right now. This is history in the making. Literally, you looking at a technology boom. You are living in the AI boom. So I think that's a big L if you was to not invest right now. And someone says you invest all the time. That's right. Real long-term investors are investing all the time. They dollar cost averaging. They got reoccurring investment going on. So every week, a certain amount of money is being added to their positions. My name is Lee. You want to hit the link in my bio, and that is the platform you want to start out on. It's Webull. This is not financial advice. This is for educational purposes only. Someone says this market is cooked. Rug pull is coming. Oh, bro, this is not meme coin we talking about. Go look at the last 4 bull runs that happened, TikTok 263. The last 3 times the market was in a bull run, okay? We don't rug pull in the stock market. You don't got to worry about that over here. That's meme coin culture. Ladies and gentlemen, while I'm yapping, I need y'all tapping. I appreciate you for coming to the Ironworth Trading Show tonight. If you are new here, hit the follow button. Hit the follow button. If you are new to trading overall, you should definitely hit the follow button and hit the link in the bio, and let me help you get a clear overstanding and an understanding at what you're looking at when you see a chart, what you're looking at when you see a stock, how to know when the best time to invest. Instead of just asking people what's about to go up, you won't have to do that no more. You will no longer need signals. You learn how to fish. Nobody got to give you fish. So, yeah, we will be talking about that, Dino. We will be going over that. I just wanted to give people time to step on in. But, yeah, let's go ahead on with the show. First of all, do y'all remember somebody orange? Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that Sunday Bowl. Who I can't say your name. Let's try it. Chaba. Let's try to say this name. TikToks at the end. I know that. Belita. Chabalita TikToks. Did I say that right? Chabalita. All right. So, yeah, thoughts on the video. We going straight to the video, too. Don't trip. Chabalita. Good evening, teacher. What up, Filthy McNasty? All right. Do y'all remember Orange Man saying that it was a great time to buy? Do y'all remember that happened back in, like, what was it? It was during a dip. It was during the dip. Don't listen to TikTok. He said, oh yeah, why, he said, how about UNH? Looks like a meme rug to me, Bubba. You talking about UNH versus the whole market, bro. You talking about a company that dealt with a lawsuit this year. Anyways, y'all remember that, right? Okay. So now looking at where we at in hindsight, was he right or wrong? Was it not a good time to buy? I don't care. I don't care about none of the shit dude got going on, right? I am not a fan by far. I am not, this is not me condoning any of the shit that he be having going on. But what I'm saying is, don't miss this jet being fucking one of them type of people that's like, oh, I hate him. I don't want to make any money off this. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, bro. We making money on it, and we not finna play with it. And we not about to play with it. All right. With that being said, let's take a look at SPY. I want to show y'all something real quick because he said something about a rug pull. Let's say something about he played Intel too. Oh, yeah, he played the hell out of Intel, Dino. He played Intel. Yeah, he played Intel, meaning he bought Intel when it was cheap, pumped it the fuck up, and then sold it. Yeah, he played Intel. He did. Guess who else played it, though? He wasn't the only one. We was actually talking about it in the community before he pumped it. We had the little birdie that came through and let us know. You know what I'm talking about? But anyways, check out SPY in 2020. After the 2020 crash, rallied up. After the 2022 dip, a big-ass rally up. For years. Did it last for a month? Did it last for 2 months? Did it last for 6 months? Hell, did it last for a year? These rally ups, are y'all paying attention to the rallies? Now, he talking about it's going to crash so hard. That's the same shit people were saying when this shit was rallying up. There will be pullbacks. I'm finna have to mute you, TikTok. You ain't finna mislead people. You know what I'm saying? You misleading people. That's spreading FOMO. FOMO. And it's spreading FUD. More so FUD. FUD is fear, uncertainty, and doubt. All right. We don't dwell in fear. First of all, we get a broad overstanding of what the fuck going on. We zoom out when in doubt. We not stressing. We don't trade in a stressed out ass environment. Even when the dips happen, if anything, I gotta calm my adrenaline down. If anything, yes, Raw, I do to hedge the other positions I have though. You understand what I'm talking about? You know what hedge mean? Put a W in the chat if you want to know what hedge mean. There's a pullback around December, Chapelita says, because we spend money on Christmas and pay property taxes. Okay. What up? Good morning. Cool. Okay, you want to predict the dip? That's fine. If you guys want to try to predict when this dip is going to happen, I want you to understand something and really get this in your head. Any pullback will be a minor pullback, a minor correction. The market is looking extremely bullish. I am not going to say it again. Actually, that was a lie. I'm going to say it a lot. I'm finna repeat it repeatedly. Repairman, man. I'm a 90s baby. I'm finna say this shit over and over to get it through y'all head. Hey, yo, don't tell them nothing, Filthy McNasty. They're going to see the hard way. And the hard way is thinking that you can predict this dip. You want it to actually happen, and let's let it actually happen. I'm not talking about a less than the 1% fucking crash, and then everybody screaming it's crashing. That's not a crash. Less than 1% is not a crash. 5% down is not a crash. Hell, 10% is a discount on what the fuck is about to happen. 20% is a discount on what the fuck is about to happen. When the market dip, okay, take advantage of that dip. Because listen, really, we do need the market to come down to give us a healthy leg up. It got to come down to create a staircase. So there will be some minor pullbacks. You can scalp the shit out of it. I'm not saying don't buy puts, you know what I'm saying? But, don't think, just know the Bears are back in town. Looking at her. The Bears are back in town. Face ass. No, for real, the Bears are back in town. Are they? Fuck no. Listen, y'all waiting. The Bears are patiently waiting, literally. I've been watching how people buy puts all year and how people short shit. I noticed that every time we have a rally up, they can't wait to short some shit. You can't wait to short the market. Like, you literally can't wait. Somebody said it has to come down. The market can't just go up. You hear him? Like, that's the Lulu, Charles. This motherfucker ain't did nothing but ran up since April. Charles, wake up. Think about it. How long you been waiting on it to come back down? No cap. Keep it a buck. He said it has to come down. Think about it, Charles. In the past, it took a while for it to come back down. These lines that I got here, I put them there so that you can see when the market dipped. I got the line on the dip so you can see. And I also marked the dates so you can see how long of a rally up it usually has. So I'm telling you, SPY ain't gonna crash hard. This is not financial advice. This is according to my calculations as I push my glasses up on my motherfucking nose, right? That shit gonna go past 720, 740. We might see 750 on SPY. 750 to 25 to 30 to 23 to 30. SPY gonna hit 750. SPY gonna hit 750 looking at it. But look, you can't predict when that's gonna happen though. You feel me? You don't know when that's going to happen. You just gotta be a smart investor. I do know that y'all don't have the stomach to deal with the dips and to sit in this shit like a leap or two. You know what I'm saying? A 2027 leap. So I ain't telling you to do nothing. I ain't saying do shit. I'm just saying keep in mind that any dip is time for you to get back in before it go back up. Somebody says after a significant correction. What you talking about, Willis? I'm guessing 675 by October, 720 by December, says D. Okay, that don't sound too far-fetched in the market that we in right now. I just think it goes up about 3% every quarter, says Chapelita. But the dips is what people can't see so far ahead because they see the dips and they freak the fuck out. But on the short term, yeah, there will be some pullbacks. But what you're not paying attention to is the steady climb. The fact that this month we're inching up and up and up. You didn't even pay no attention on a smaller time frame. You ain't paying no attention. None. Zero. None. This is the same stock right here. We hit the mark of the beast today on SPY. SPY hit 666. Hey, listen, at one point in time, it was $666.66. I had to screenshot that shit on my computer like, woo. Woo. I hit my man Filthy up like, hey, bro, on the short term, yeah, it's going to be a little dip. It's going to be a little dip. Just a little bit, just a little bit. We're going to catch a little, we're going to scalp it just a little bit. It's because ain't no way in hell. You hear me? But guess what? Guess what? Flashlight. This motherfucker been trading in this ray of light since I made it back at 652, 648. Soon as SPY came down to 652, and when it went up to about 661, I started to make these trend lines to see, is it going to respect this trend? And guess what? It has been respecting this trend since then. So I don't think, when it do come down though, we looking at like the 664, 661 as the levels on the way down. SPY holds 664 as that's the level of support right now, okay? Meaning that when SPY does come down, it'll come down to about that level before it take back off. If it does break below 664, it'll go down to 661. And if it breaks below that, an even stronger gap down would be to 652 because it did go all the way up. But yeah, that's a big discount. No bear yet. No bets. No bets. No bets. No. What stocks are in SPY? Chapelita TikToks. The SPY is the S&P 500. It's an ETF. And it has the best performing companies in the United States. The top 500 performing companies in the United States, Chapelita. Somebody says, buy for the long run and price average down during the dips, problem solved. That is good maths, man. Quick maths, man. You think it will keep going up? Yes, Gonzalez Joe, based on his history. Historically speaking, Gonzalez, when we are in a bull run, it lasts a lot longer than just 6 months, okay? I tell you what, go do your research on what a bull run is and how long does a bull run last, okay? So y'all know I'm not making this shit up. This is not made up. Meanwhile, while the stock market going up, I know a lot of y'all are freaking the fuck out because of crypto. Let me send the live out to a few more people, and while I'm yapping, I need y'all tapping. Let me send the live out to a few more people. If y'all could do the same for me, I highly appreciate it. If you are new here, hit the follow button before I continue. Give me a break. Come on, y'all. Let me catch a break real quick. While we breaking up, y'all chop it up with me and hit the follow button. Show the kids some love now. Show the kids some love. Let me see. There we go. I'll do it like that. Salmon, mind your business. I'm lighting incense and candles, man. Mind your business. All right, so yeah, hitting 670 tomorrow, says D, in the money. All right, that's not impossible. But like I said, you mean for SPY. But yeah, like I said, Bitcoin is coming down, and everyone is honestly who got crypto, they seen that they crypto bags was dipping. I want to let y'all know something. I'm going to say it again. BTD. And get chips with that shit too. Buy the dip and get some chips with it. I'm talking about take your money. I ain't telling you what to do, but take your money and do what's best with it. How about that? This is not financial advice. But y'all know what buy the dip mean. Come on now, make it make sense. What has this shit done every time it dipped? What does it do after that? So you can hedge the stock market sometimes with crypto. They don't always run in the opposite directions, but yeah, somebody says, yes, sir, inverse Bitcoin with BITI. That ain't bad. I like to short the stocks that are Bitcoin related whenever Bitcoin is going down. So I buy puts on Coinbase. I buy puts on MARA and shit like that. Whenever Bitcoin going down, you buy puts on those type of stocks and you can benefit from this going down. Matter of fact, we talked about it. We talked about Bitcoin coming down. And it hasn't dipped back down into the $70,000 range, but that'd be lovely. You hear me? I'm gonna pull 70K out my ass and get a whole share if it do. If it do again. I'm not playing, because literally you saw a quick return when it dipped down that low. You saw a quick return. You didn't have to wait long. Y'all hear me? But y'all don't hear me though, do you? Hey, yo, I appreciate y'all for showing love. Thank you. I got hearts going in the chat. We got gifts coming through. I see the support. I see the support. You support me and I support you. All right, so look. What we got? Oh yeah, we still talking about, I just got off Spy. I'm gonna leave Spy alone for a second. We're gonna talk about Rocket Labs. Is this Rocket Lab? Yeah, we're gonna talk about Rocket Lab. Now, some of y'all was able to get in Rocket Labs. Somebody says Fidelity just sold 276. What you say? Fidelity just sold $276 million batch of what, Chrissy? Which one you said for crypto? Just the dip. Any other dips? Like I only like 4 cryptos before I continue. Though mainly Bitcoin. That's the grandfather. All right, it's the OG. Ethereum. That's the little brother, right, or the uncle. However you want to look at it. Then you got Solana. Solana is the auntie, right? Or the little sister, however you want to look at it. And then we got XRP. And that's like the baby brother. Nah, that's the little brother. But meme coin is like the son, the grandson that's going to be the biggest one. Don't get me started on it. That shit is crazy. It's 16-year-olds over there like making your retirement account in a year. It's crazy. Don't get me started. I don't even want to talk about it right now. Somebody says you can buy Bitcoin on PayPal app, by the way. Yeah, you can buy it on Cash App. You can buy it on just about damn near everything. But yeah, Rocket Lab. So Rocket Lab went up from that level of support down there in the $46, $47 range. It kept hitting that level and bouncing up. And we are looking for this to break above this level now. If it can get over $50, I got Rocket Lab going to about 52 and then 52, then 55. Those are the next levels up, the next legs up. And it's a lot of volume on the $48 price level. So it could come back down to $48 before that happens, because this is a strong level of resistance. This is a ceiling, right? Every time the price gets to $49, it bounces back down. How do I know that? Because I'm looking at the chart. That's the purpose of it, you guys. We don't guess where the price is about to go. They are making money every day in the market because they tracking the prices. I didn't say that, Bet. And matter of fact, listen, do you see this sticker right here? Let me see if I can move it around. You see this sticker right there? I'm not telling you any financial advice. This is all for educational purposes only. All right. We're not doing the signals or the call outs. Those will ruin you. But I will show you how I came up with that idea, or how I came up with that thesis, so that you can come up with that same, or you can come up with your own educated calculations. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just recommending that you pay attention to this level. I'm recommending that you learn support and resistance, and so that you can realize that if the price stays above that level of support, it'll usually go to resistance. Or if it stays below resistance, it'll usually go to support. If it goes above the ceiling, aka resistance, then it'll keep going up to the previous level of resistance. You just have to pay attention to those levels. You learn price action, you learn price structure, you throw some indicators in the mix, you throw the news in there with a little research. Anybody can be profitable. Don't ever count out risk to reward ratio. Don't ever trade without a stop loss. Your ass is grass. And not just trade without a stop loss, but you got to use the proper risk to reward ratio. Now, anyways, on to the next. On to the next. I just gave you like a super mini crash course. Where do you learn this? It's going over my head. Bet. Go to YouTube. I want you to enroll into YT University. Somebody in the comment section tell them so I don't get in trouble, because I don't want TikTok to think that I'm pushing anybody away from the app. TikTok, for the record, I want everybody to stay here on your punk ass app. All right, so they might get me for that. All right, so what do we got? What do we got? What else we got? That's right, time will tell. Thank you. That's what you need to do. You need to go there and find as many creators talking about the subject as possible and study. Completely free. Bet all of them. It ain't about who, it's about the topic and whoever resonates with you, okay? You will feel it. You will feel it. You will understand that if I resonate with you, then just hit the link in the bio. I'll get you together. I'll get you together. All right, so what do we got? What do we got? Is this Palantir? Yes, it is. All of these stocks like Palantir, NVIDIA, Apple, they almost in a race. They are damn near in a race to get to 200. I do trade off the EMA, but it ain't necessarily just the EMA, Edgar. All right, it's just a extra thing that I can add to my list of confluence. You need things to happen, more than one thing to happen on this chart before you enter a trade. And yeah, you can't just trade based off one thing alone. You need to have multiple things that give you an edge. You can create your own strategy though. Don't get caught up in what somebody else teach you too, because you could come to this market with a fresh brain and see some shit that no one has ever seen before. That is a real thing. Why the volume chart sideways? See, that's a good question, because that is a volume profile indicator. That indicator is more so showing me the volume on the price levels as opposed to the volume during the time. See, the volume on the time on the bottom, that's regular volume, is showing you horizontal bars. That's showing you the volume during that time. You guys see that? It is on the x-axis, but the volume on the y-axis is showing you the volume per price. And for those that wasn't paying attention in school when they taught you about the XY axis, the Y axis is on the right side of the chart. The X axis is on the bottom side of the chart. I just like to sound smart, so I said XY axis, but I know I ain't have to do all that. Do you trade options? Yes, I do, bet. Again, this is the perfect time in the stock market to learn how to trade stock options, because everything is going crazy. But it's not so much the time to be buying the top, but a lot of stocks, you have the chance to get in before the market cap go crazy. You are literally in the beginning stages of AI. That's why I named this live stream, This is History in the Making, because a lot of times when we are witnessing history, we don't realize that we are witnessing history. Somebody says, what happens on Powell's speech tomorrow noon? Bro, I don't know the future. You can paint a pretty picture, but you can't predict the weather, face ass. I can't tell you what he gonna say tomorrow, but I do know one thing. Stop underestimating the feds right now. And I ain't talking about the popo. I'm talking about the Fed rates. Like, stop playing with them folk right now, because honestly, when he spoke last time, the market dipped, but we at 666, 667 right now. So I'm not too fucked up about any dip. I just keep telling y'all, any pullback is a correction. Somebody said he gonna be like Future and cut it. That ain't Future. Powell is speaking tomorrow. Yeah, he's speaking tomorrow. I think he's speaking after the market close. Didn't that meeting already happen? Yeah, Cody, he's speaking again. Motherfuckers, he got some more to say. He's speaking again. All right, so what else we got? Oh, yeah, Palantir went through a little trial and error about the past 2-3 weeks. Yeah, that's OT Genesis. That's OT Genesis shit, cuz he tripping. So then, look, everybody waiting on who finna go to 200 first. We don't know if it's going to be Palantir. We don't know if it's going to be Apple. We don't know if it's going to be NVIDIA. But one of these motherfuckers going to hit 200. I'm telling you, if you really want to be a profitable trader, it's easy. This is so easy to trade, y'all. I ain't trying to like cap y'all out or nothing, but hear me out. This shit is one directional trading for real. It's going up and down, sure. But it's ultimately going in one fucking direction. Why? What is y'all playing for? What is y'all playing for? What is y'all playing for? Y'all think it's a game? Put an L in the chat if you think it's a game. Put a W in the chat if you realize it's not. This shit really one directional. It's not hard. Everybody, I'm telling you now, leap, push the shit out. It's not financial advice. Stop being so short-sighted. You feel me? Stop being so short-sighted. I'm telling you now, before it happens, SPY gonna hit $700 and you gonna be like, damn, I thought you still gonna be waiting on the dip. You still gonna be waiting on the dip when SPY hit $700. It ain't gonna happen overnight. We do need leg down. We do need the shit to come down. We do need the shit to come to create that staircase effect. The market gonna go up and down. Y'all see it goes up and down, up and down. You just pay attention. Because of macroeconomics. What are you talking about that macroeconomics? Let's see what you're talking about. Why does the stock market react to power but not in sync with the economy? Oh, yeah, yes, definitely because of microeconomics. Yes. He says if he cuts interest again, what will happen to the stocks? It ain't even more. It's more so about what happens. When he cut the rates, the price of borrowing money goes down. So if the price of borrowing money goes down, then a lot of those companies make more money because their debt went down. They don't owe as much as they owed before. So it just creates a ripple effect. We in a bull run, dog. I mean, everything is pumping. All they doing is adding fuel to the fire. What do you think? Solana will go more down? If it does, Max, I will be happy. It ain't about what I think. I don't predict. This shit ain't about predictability, y'all. This is not investing. Is not about predictability. It's about probability. Probability. Archer Aviations. Somebody said heard Bitcoin is going down to 106. I bet. I heard Bitcoin is going down to $50,000-$60,000 again. And if it do, we prepared. I told you I'm buying puts on everything that's Bitcoin related if it even looks like it's going down in that direction. And when it happens, I'll buy puts, I'll make money off the puts, and then when it gets to the bottom, right? When we see the reversal, I'll buy the bottom of Bitcoin. And then take Bitcoin to $300,000-$400,000. That's the play. I just gave y'all the John Madden play. That's the play. When this shit drop, we buying puts on everything Bitcoin related. We buying Bitcoin at the bottom. We taking that. That's not financial advice. Why would it go down 50%? Bitcoin, because of the halving, because it drops, it goes up and down too. It goes up and down too. Really can't make it no more simpler than that. SMCI. I think, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, I did. I told people about SMCI a while back, before it reached $62, back when it was around this price. SMCI going back up there again. So when somebody tell you don't touch the market, right now is not a good time to touch the market. Bullshit. Bullshit. This the perfect time to be a trader. This is the best time to be a trader right now. Right now. If you don't know, you should spend time trying to learn this skill. I like teaching people how to read a chart because what I teach, every Ironworth trader is able to take that knowledge and take it into the Forex market. You can take it into the futures market. You can take it and trade stock options, and you can even use it on Bitcoin as well. Once you know how to read a bar chart, a line chart, you can read any chart. That's facts. Somebody tell me if I'm lying or not. If I'm lying, I'm flying. SMCI is on its way back up towards $50. This is short term to mid term. Okay, short term to mid term, SMCI on its way back up to 50. And especially if we can break above this $47 level again like we did, but it kind of got there and came back down. I'm bullish on Oklo. I'm bullish on TWLO as well. I like Riot as well. Maximilian, what is the correlation in all these stocks that you naming? Sound, TWLO, and Riot. JB, what up? What it do? What it do? I heard it's going down to 106. Wedges. Oh, you mean hedges? Not wedges, right? Oh, you mean wedges. Yes, you do mean wedges. Bullish wedges, bullish continuation wedges, or bearish wedges. Which ones you talking about, Maximilian? What you got? You guys learn chart patterns because those help you out as well. Oh, I got Lyft on the list. I promise I do. I cannot go without talking about Lyft. But APLD, Applied Digital, big, stupid, dumbass green candlestick, right? Green candlestick. Really ahead of the curve on this one because we was talking about it in the community early before it was even a double-digit stock. I'm looking for BBAI to do some same shit like what Applied Digital has done. But if anybody watched Chris Sane anybody know about Chris Sane? He talked about this too. I remember he brought it up as well and said this was a good opportunity to 10 times your money. Look at it. Sometimes you got to pay it. Sometimes you just got to be in the mix. Somebody says, bro, NVIDIA today talking about big, stupid green candles. I already know. Applied Digital bought for 5 and sold for 10. No doubt, Dino. You made your money, young bro. Ain't no need to be mad. You did good. You did phenomenal. You did phenomenal. All right, so what else we got? Coinbase. Remember, I just told y'all whenever Bitcoin going down, anything Bitcoin related goes down too. Can I ask why portfolio is best to choose? What you mean by why portfolio is best? Oh, which portfolio is best to choose? You mean which brokerage? Somebody says what to buy to 2 times my money tomorrow. Bet. You need to go and holler at a financial advisor. Okay, but if you inbox me, I can show you how to find the stocks that can 2 times your money by tomorrow. But I cannot give you financial advice, sir. You trying to have the SEC knocking on my door and shit. Made 42% on APLD today. I know that's right, Miss Law. How AI looks so cute. So fucking cute. Check SoundHound, sir. No doubt, y'all. No doubt. Hold on. I have no doubt in what y'all saying. Lyft. Just be patient, please. Matter of fact, y'all better hit the follow button while y'all telling me what to look at. I get off the live and I realized that it was like 2,000 people in there and I wasn't telling y'all to follow enough. So go ahead and hit the follow button so that we can connect again and I can see you again, Shiv. Thank you. I appreciate it. Now, everybody go ahead and go, if you can, send me your daily heart me's. It only costs you 1 cent, but I'm teaching you something that can build you generational wealth. There's a cup and handle in SoundHound. Okay, I got you. But yeah, Lyft. The next target for Lyft is $30. I have tons of advice, Drake. 7.62, but you 6.2. Any advice for beginner traders? My advice for beginner traders is study as much as possible. Paper trade. I need you to paper trade. Learn how to paper trade. If you can't, I want your homework tonight as a beginner trader is to learn how to paper trade. If you don't even know how to read a stock chart, then your homework is to inbox me and book a date for us to get that figured out. Follow me on here and check out all my lives and contents first of all. Then once you learn how to read a chart, you learn how to place an order and you get you a brokerage account open, then you can start paper trading, which is practicing kind of like a test how to make sure you can grow a small account on the paper trade side. If you can do that, you can go ahead and be ready to win, gain, or lose some real money. But I don't want you losing real money straight out the gate. I mean, unless you just want to. If you want to risk your real money right out the gate, go ahead and trade with it. That's not financial advice. You can do what you want. Had puts for past month, how market's still up past 20% this year. Because Cato, you cannot predict the dip. You got to let it happen. And when it happens, just know it's not a real crash. You do it on Webull, BET. Webull. Have you ever heard of liquid brokers? Yes, I have. But yeah, y'all, like I said, Lyft is on its way to $30. They just got a deal with, I forgot who bought them out. I think they just bought, who the hell they just bought? They just bought some type of robo-taxi company. Like literally, it's about to be on some robo-taxi shit. I love Webull too. React, do not predict the market. That's right. Do you have a Webull referral? I do. The link is in my bio. The link is in my bio, and you will get, like, I think they'll give you a 2% match on your investments too, or some shit like that. Go ahead and check it out. Check it out. You will love Webull. And yes, Webull is about to break too. It definitely is. Well, I'm up 22% on a leap. This ain't even a leap because it expired. Actually, it is a fucking leap. It expires January the 15th, 2027. So I can hold this all this year, all next year, and still be decent on it. Cause I know Webull is more valuable, if not just as valuable as Robinhood. Maybe not on the financial sheet yet. It ain't caught up yet, but it will. It will. This is a far out of the money too. This was something that I'm just like, yeah, all right, whatever, Here, I usually pick in the money, but Webull, oh yeah, when it's out of the money, you can buy more contracts. All right, you can buy more contracts because it's cheaper, but we're not gonna talk about that right now. We're gonna get back on topic. We're gonna get bike on the bike, on the bike of the bike. All right, so yeah, what was I talking about? Applied Digital, SMCI, Archer, NVIDIA. Somebody who that was said, go look at NVIDIA. Webull is too detailed. Robinhood is easy. It's too easy. So which one do you want? Sometimes the easy route is the hard route, and the hard route is the easy route. Delta should be greater than the theta. The delta should be greater than the theta, because the theta is the time decay and the delta is how much your contract will grow or lose value. So the delta being high ain't always a good thing, just depends on your position. I think Webull is too. Webull is definitely simple. It's a great interface. It's good for beginners. It has a shit ton more information than Robinhood, like a plethora of information versus what Robinhood has. I prefer Webull. And if you in love with Robinhood, go watch this movie called Dumb Money, and see how they did people back during COVID, and see if you still trust them. Matter of fact, man, listen, I ain't even gonna get started, bro. Just know, imagine if you invest a lot of money in a stock and then it goes up a shit ton, but they won't let you close that position. And then because it'll break the bank if they closed it. If they paid everybody, it'll fuck their company up. I'm talking about Webull. I mean, not Webull, sorry. I'm talking about Robinhood. They did it. He talking about they just halted trading. So you think that was cool to halt trading in the middle of a fucking a moment? And then since then they've been calling shit meme coins ever since to try to stop it from happening. Yeah, GameStop. You must remember, BET. You must have been there. It was bogus. It was bogus. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. They will never be forgiven. But okay, but listen, I'm not gonna say I don't use Robinhood, because I still use them, but I'm not bullish on Robinhood. I don't care about Robinhood like that. Like, you try to put in an order, sometimes it get magically canceled and shit. I mean, you put good till canceled. They make you go through hell to put in a stop loss on the phone. They just added bracket orders. Don't get me started. Anyways, but how much to invest into the stocks? She said, bro, get back on point, bro. Robinhood now is in the S&P 500 though. They like, bro, you feel me? Guess what? I'm bullish on Webull. That's all I got to say, y'all. Y'all don't ask me and then be trying to tell me, I'm wrong. It's just my opinion. If you like Robinhood, you can use it. It's not a bad interface. It is user friendly. I'm not a Robinhood hater. I just don't care for them because of how they did people in the past. Anyways, and the stock is actually still, I think it's in the 120s now, well over $100. If you are a new investor, I think Robinhood will still be here 20 years into the future. And that's not financial advice, but Webull will be as well. And it has more upside to it than Robinhood does right now. You can still get in Webull, and it ain't even $20 yet. Hell, it ain't even 15. Hey, JB, where you at? JB, the dip on Webull, somebody said nobody cares as long as it's making money. That's right. The dip on Webull, JB, you know, we getting happy because we got in when it was $9, $10. Any thoughts on Rich Tech Robotics? I think you came in here and told me about Rich Tech Robotics last time, and I went and checked them out, Tracks. That company, Rich Tech Robotics, is literally like doing deals with Amazon and a lot of big companies. A lot of big companies doing deals with Rich Tech Robotics, and a lot of people not talking about that company. So I respect you for coming in the comment section and asking me about it. I'm bullish as hell on Rich Tech Robotics. Yes, I am. How much to put in Lyft? Looking for fast exit. All I know is KD 2207 is that Lyft got a $30 price target on it right now. Price tag on your head, leave your lane where you stand. Nvidia, like I told y'all already, everybody waiting on all of these stocks right here to head towards 200. It's a lot of, why am I bullish on what? On Webull? Because it's a great product. Oh, on Rich Tech Robotics, because they have a lot of customers. A lot of big the customers that shop with them are $1 trillion companies. So yeah, and then nobody's talking about them and shit. So add it to your watch list. Yeah, Ms. Law. So yeah, this is a bullish pattern on NVIDIA. As a matter of fact, this bullish pattern is popping up all across the market if y'all pay attention. You feel me? It's popping up all across the market. Does anybody in the comment section know what type of pattern this is on the chart? Can anybody tell me? Yep. What kind of flag? The Black Belt Soap Company. No, Dino, let me see. You might have said it 10 times or something. Let me see what you said, Dino. It is a lot of comments coming through, so it probably did get filtered out. Yes, it is a bullish flag, a classic bull flag. Can anybody tell me what happens after you see a classic bull flag pop up on the chart? That's right, Ms. Law. I need y'all to hit the follow button. You're going to the moon. I'm going to the moon. It's all like NVIDIA gonna go up by breakfast. The run-up is normally the same size as the breakout. The run-up is normally the same size as the breakout. I'm looking at 190. 190 is the $10 markup, but hey, 200. Everybody waiting on these motherfuckers to hit 200. Everybody waiting on these stocks to hit 200. I'm telling you, it's a lot of buying pressure up there on the $200 calls. AMD, JB, where you at? AMD, strong 160 is a strong level of resistance. 162, the next leg up. 164. 162, the next leg up. 164 after that. If we can get above them two levels right there, we'll see 170 again on AMD. If not, AMD could come all the way back down again. Yeah, watch it close. Watch it close. It ain't gonna. They will not be left behind in this AI race. Don't sleep on them. You know, I really think it's actually not a bad thing that a lot of these companies are still under $200, because a lot of you guys gonna look back in time. A lot of ladies and gentlemen, y'all gonna look back in time and look at the chart and be like, wow, I had the opportunity to get these stocks when they was under $200 and I just played with them. Damn. Yeah, I do think it will be a $1 trillion company one day. The question is when? 5 years into the future, Dino? Some of these stocks could be $1,000 fucking one day, and we looking at them like they expensive. Make it make sense. How many you say buy though? That's on us. That's right, Akira. That's right. But I can teach you how to know how many to buy. If you hit the link in the bio, get up with me outside the live. If y'all see how much I'm giving out for free, just imagine how much I'm giving out when you actually hit me up outside the live and actually support me. You feel me? You support me, I support you. I got you. All right, I got you. Hit the follow button if y'all new here. So what else we got? I don't know if y'all was in my live before, but I did show up. I showed you guys this gap as soon as it popped up on BBAI. We got all the way down to $4.66, and I was BBAI to death. I'm like, BBAI. I'm telling everybody about Big Bear AI. So this company, they do with facial recognition. They facial recognition technology takes fast, accurate capture in real time and transmits them securely to the biometric matching service for convenient, rapid identity authentication. Your ass is grass. You ain't nowhere to hide no more. You hear me? The BBAI is gonna go. I think this is like being able to buy Palantir when it was $5. In this case, $7 now. BBAI be government deals like Palantir. Yeah, I did a video when I said that. I said BBAI is like buying Palantir when it was $5, and look at us now. We at $7. Nonetheless, the signals be here at Ironworth Trading. Even though I don't give them out, I don't like telling y'all, signals and call outs and shit, but they here at Ironworth Trading. You can go ahead and hit the follow button. It's people in the comment section that'll let you know, oh yeah, I bought what bruh said, man. I brought what bruh was talking about, and I made 600 yesterday. I made 2,000 off GoPro. Said, what's your cash app? I made this much money off Open, and I don't see the people come back and say shit unless they do. So yeah, I don't want to give out call outs. I'd rather teach you how to find the stock. Everybody else in this market, they gonna take your arm and your leg. And if y'all comment what city you in, because I will be holding events in your city where I will physically show you how to do it. You just have to join the list whenever I throw the event. I want to see where most of y'all at, so I can know if I see the same place 3 times, I'm gonna hold the event there first. All right, San Francisco on the list first. I got, let me see where y'all at. Tell me where y'all viewing me from tonight. If y'all could do me a favor, if you learned anything or if you enjoyed the show, I got Dallas, Arizona. You in Canada? Okay. I'll do a show in Canada if you give me 10 more people in Canada that's there in the same place with you. I'll come out there. Fort Myers, Florida, Delaware, Virginia, Texas. I got an event in Texas in January, but I'll come to where you at as well. See, it take me about 5 people, y'all. If it's just you, I probably got about a day, and probably like 4 hours within that day if it's just you. But if you got a group of 5 people, I'll show you in person exactly how to day trade, swing trade, read the charts, etc. Be a master class. But we also have webinars if you can't make it to the seminars coming up. So hit the follow button and stay tuned. You don't want to miss what's coming in the future. This is the best time to be an investor. If you older person, you don't want to retire, right? Are you trying to retire? I know I know you ready to get the fuck off the clock. And all you younger people, I know you don't want to work the rest of your life. You can BET. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. And if you don't eat them, then the green bang. You hear me? I said green bang. That ain't even a word. All right, so listen. BBAI is still not done going up. This is not over. BBAI is not done going up. It's not done going up. Do y'all hear me? You can get it for a discount. It'll come down a little bit and it'll let you get it for a cheaper price. I think Open then had its time. We got in when Open was in the pennies. We got in Open when it was under $1. We took it all the way to $10. We got out at $10 when it didn't break above the $10 resistance level. Now I'm not done with Open. I'm just trying to see what it's finna do from here. I mean, I got in and I got out. I took profit. But no, BBAI is not done going up. This company is not really profitable either right now. Like, let's be clear. But I'm just saying it's gonna pump to about $10 and I'm gonna get out of this shit too. But that's on the options though. I'll hold the stock. I'll hold the stock. Cause I do what Warren Buffett said. Like, I'm not investing in I'm investing in something with the thought of, if the market crashed and was closed for the next 5 years, am I cool? Like, you got to be able to hold some shit. He might have said 10 years if I ain't mistaken, but you got to be able to hold some shit, y'all. Y'all got to have diamond hands. Diamond hands is when you holding that money. You got, listen, Netflix was like $100 in 2023. Y'all gonna get tired of hearing me say that. And it went up to $1,300 this year. You got to be able to hold the shit. What's happening, Bane? What did you ask me about AMD? It needs to go past 162. It do. It'll hit 200, JB. It's just a matter of when. I have diamond hands on Open Door, and I don't blame you. But make sure I hope you took some profits too, though. You got to learn how to shave some off the top. Shave some off the top. Is this Micron? Yeah, I think this Micron. Nonetheless, did you follow me, 007? Let me see if you follow me. No, new here. Okay. Well, you hit that follow button for me, and I got you. I go check it out. You hit that follow button for me. I go check it out. What about? Hold on. What about the company that makes Tylenol? You did tell me about that. Can you tell me the name of it again, JB? I got you, 007. Well, JB, what's the name of the company? JB, spill the beans. What was it that you texted me and told me about that company that makes Tylenol? Because I think that was a good KVUE. Hold on. That makes Tylenol. Because I think that was a good KVUE. Hold on. UE. Hold on. Right here, KVUE. This company makes Tylenol. Trump announced today that Tylenol causes autism. Stop fucking playing. Stop playing. Stop playing. Are you talking about MU upwards for tomorrow? Yeah, Justin Brooks. I didn't even get to it. That chart looks terrible. I know, because it's a daily chart. All right, I'm just looking at it. I wanted to see it from a bigger perspective. Hold on. I didn't hear that. No, I didn't hear that. When did that happen? Today? Trump announced that Tylenol causes autism, and the stock is that owns the company that owns the company that makes Tylenol has a publicly traded stock under the ticker KVUE. And they dipped pretty hard. Well, not even pretty hard. I think they might go down even more too. I heard it in Australia. Yeah, I think it could go down even more. Your boy. Yeah, man. Yeah, and guess what? You know what, JB? I can almost bet you Trump had some money in this shit going down too. I bet you he had money in it going down. It could keep going down, BET. I don't know how much. I don't know. I'm gonna watch it though. OMDS is a great stock. A great stock. EG or EGE. EG. I always screw. I butcher the hell out y'all names. Orange guy did the same with Pfizer. Yeah, they got a new weight loss drug coming out though. So it hit different with them too. Are you going to buy puts? I might, BET. I'm going to set some price alerts. And if it go in that direction, yeah, I will. It'll be quick, though. I'm not finna be playing around with that shit. It don't matter what I do. I use a stop loss. So if it go in the wrong direction, I'm just getting out the trade, and I live. I live to fight another day. See, Oracle, bro, I want to hear your thoughts. All right, cuz, all right. Here, I got you. This is enough. This is also, if you look, Oracle was actually making that bullish flag, and the perfect entry for that bullish flag. Can anybody tell me what number would have been the perfect entry? Please go watch the TikTok I just sent you real quick. I can't watch it while I'm on the live, JB. I can't watch it while I'm on the live. I got to end the show, and then I go check it out, and I'll holler at you as soon as I get done. You a subscriber though, so me and you, we locked in on a personal basis. Like everybody else, y'all want that type of treatment, you might want to hit that subscribe button. It hit different. We making money. You saw somebody. Did y'all know you can buy money? This is not financial advice. You can buy money. It take money to make money. Yeah, Oracle though. You see what you want my thoughts on it? Can anybody type in the price? Did y'all already say it? What is the perfect price to get in on this? What is the perfect price to enter into a call on this, if you know, based off the pattern? It's a bullish pattern. I'm going to let you know now. I'm going to give you a clue. When the price got down to $292, somebody says above 225. Well, yeah, 007 for sure. But what I'm saying is, the price came down. If the price went up and then it came down, it went up, then it came down, and that created that wedge, that descending wedge. It closed right there, and then the perfect price to get in would have been 300, right when it broke above it, 300, 305. It went all the way up to 315. It pulled back down, and it went the next leg up, 343. And it'll break above 340. It'll break above 343 too. But we dealing with Bitcoin going down, so I would be careful with a lot of those other companies. But Oracle, man, listen, this ain't nothing to play with right here. This stock ain't nothing to play with. It went up damn near. It went up over $100 in 24 hours. You want my thoughts on them? I'm bullish on the company. This would be $500-600 before you know it too. Thoughts on GME? GME, they didn't. GME was a great stock, but they took it. It's a celebrity. It's too much hype around it. Jess, I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole. You could though. That don't mean it ain't gonna still do good. I just wouldn't fuck with it because they keep. Anytime they call something a meme stock, they fucking it up. They did it. They tried to do it to GoPro, but look, GoPro hit $3. I told you guys GoPro was a great company. And you know what they told me on the fuck niggas on, you know what they told me on Reddit? They told me I was tripping. They said, look at the financials. That company, you should run you should run. You should look at the financials and run. Guess what? If I had to listen to them, I would have never made no money. Not listen to people on the internet, including me. Do your own fucking research. Don't listen to people. Do your own research. Don't believe what nobody tell you. Do your own research. Okay? I mean, GoPro, bro, the company makes a great product. They're oversold. I like companies that are undervalued and oversold. Dino says BT undervalued at $1 billion. They own 71% white fiber, essential for data center infrastructure. Okay. They're undervalued. All right, BT. Let me write it down. I ain't going to play with you, Dino. I ain't going to play with you. I'm going to stay with you, man. You going to come up. Have you seen GameStop's financials lately? No, Jess, I haven't. I haven't. And I'm not going to lie and pretend that I have. Yeah. So let me see what else I got. Let me see what else I got. I think this information right here, I got a robot in my community. The robot tells us breaking news, so we don't have to watch the news. Rich Tech Robotics is a great investment. This is not financial advice. I said it early, Callie. Rich Tech Robotics is a great investment. We only need a $50 stock price to qualify for the S&P 500. Well, if GameStop gets added to the S&P 500, Jess, I want you to come back over here and say you told me so, and that'll be the day I'm gonna jump in. I'm gonna jump into. Now, Tesla Global Operations Vice President Tao Lin announces new mega block, ultra large scale storage module for utility scale energy stations. So Tesla about to have more gas station type shits around. The future is looking real crazy. It's gonna be, the world is being restructured and right in front of our faces. I'm telling you, this is history in the making. But yeah, that about sums it up. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys that it's a new day. We're gonna make today twice as good as yesterday and half as good as tomorrow. We're gonna stay focused, stay diligent. Yes, I know y'all want the market to crash, but if a pullback does happen tomorrow, what you need to pay attention to is that you can make a little money on the downside, sure, but it ain't gonna last long. Pay attention to the volume, right? Pay attention to the reversal candlesticks. So if it do come down, look for any sign that it's done going down, because it's not gonna be what you think. And if it does not come down tomorrow, we know 670 is on the way. We know this. And be careful, because Uncle Jerome in the house. I said Jerome in the house. Jerome Powell talk tomorrow after the market close. All right, I hope y'all enjoyed the show. Can I get a W in the chat, a good night or something like that before I pop out? You feel me? Can y'all do that for me? I will remember you. It helps me remember you. I see your comment. I see your engagement. And the next time I go live, I answer any question you got for me. I look up any stock you need me to look up. Once I see you got some type of support and engagement for me, you hit the follow button. You did so much as like the screen. I got you. I'm going to look out for you. And I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Also, it gives me a chance to see who all was there in class. The Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace. Oh, hey, listen, hey, that was a good one right there. I like that one. That was a good one. Thank you. I accept that. Tim, you should invest in me. This is not financial advice. Because I am an asset and not a liability for you. A liability is anything that takes money out of your pocket, and an asset is anything that puts money in your pocket. I think he needs to stop pressing that damn clap button. Clap if you agree. I think all of y'all need to take y'all ass to sleep too. Clap if you agree. Somebody at work, dude, stop pressing that. So look, enjoy the rest of y'all night. I don't know if y'all working. I don't know if it's the evening time where you at. I don't know. But guess what? You can reach out to me outside of this live stream. Do not be a stranger. Reach out to me outside of the live stream. It is 2:47 a.m. where I'm located. What time is it? Where y'all at? I keep asking more and more questions. I promise this the last thing I'm going to ask y'all. Drop in the comment section what time it is, where you at, so I can see. Y'all already told me what state y'all in, but I don't know what time that is all the time. You feel me? So just keep me updated. What time is it where y'all at? We got 11:47 p.m. in the building. Okay, we in the same time zone, patron. 11:47. All right, look into GameStop. I got you. Don't downgrade it. Listen, I didn't. Okay, 147, 130. All right, okay, cool, y'all. Y'all night owls. 247 because too much coffee. You're in New York City. No, but I am in New York City time though. So soon as 9:30 come, I get to get up at 9:30 with the New Yorkers and trade at 9:30. But I like how the people on the West Coast got it. They get to get up at 6 in the morning, trade, and they be over with by the boy. It be 8 o'clock. They done. They done made they money. They done got in and out the market within the first little piece of the day. You're in New York, Toronto time. Okay, so yeah, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. And listen, Jess, I didn't call GameStop a meme stock. The news did it. I didn't call it. Damn, you live this late? I go live late all the time, Van. You know that. I go live. Maybe you don't know that. What you finna do? I have to get up at 9 or not get up at 9. I really got to be up at 6. So I'm about to get a power nap. And then I want to make sure I'm up at the opening bell. If I stay up with y'all till 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, I miss that 9 o'clock, that 9:30 moment in the market. I don't want to do that. We're not going to do that. We're getting up early. I'll be going live. I sacrifice a lot, but I think I need to go live earlier. But if I do, then I miss y'all. Y'all know if I had went live at 10, I would have missed a lot of y'all. Doesn't mean they're right. You right, Jess? Listen, Jess, get your GameStop ass on. No, I'm just playing. Yes, I'm just playing with you, Jess. Don't go nowhere. I'm just joking. I like GameStop too, Jess. I don't like what the news say to nobody when they call them a meme stock. I can't stand when they call something a meme stock. This is their way of stopping their little big money friends from losing money. Because they got shorts, they got puts on the shit that they be calling a meme stock. They don't want it to pump up. Us as retail traders, we scare them now because they know we got enough money to move the market, and they didn't think we had enough money to move the market. Yes, I do. I trade options. I trade futures as well. A little Forex whenever I'm bored, whenever I want to go to sleep. Anyways, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. I know I done said that 2-3 times. If y'all have not hit the follow button yet, please do so. Do not miss out. And hit the notification bell. There's a bunch of links in my link tree and the link in my bio. Visit the link in my bio and connect with me. Okay, connect with me. Yes, day trade and swing trade, bet.